Welcome to World Alert Updates. Subscribe and press the bell icon for more updates. Tonight, the headlines aren't from Washington or Silicon Valley. They're coming from the East. A story of ambition and technology is unfolding at breathtaking speed. China is building the future, and the scale is staggering. Projects that once seemed like science fiction, underwater tunnels, artificial suns, are now reality. The world is witnessing a new power reshaping our reality. The sleeping dragon has awakened, and its roar is echoing worldwide. Breaking news: world's longest underwater tunnel. New maglev train. Artificial sun milestone. Each headline is a piece of a much larger story. A nation determined to lead. For decades, America symbolized progress. The Hoover Dam, Apollo, the Internet. Now the world is watching China's incredible achievements. These aren't just about steel and concrete, they're about a vision for the future, arriving faster than anyone expected. Imagine cities where robots serve coffee, or traveling between megacities in less than a movie's runtime. This is the reality China is building today. The investments are massive, hundreds of billions, millions of workers, the brightest minds. This transformation is challenging old ideas of what's possible. It forces every nation, especially the US, to ask, are we keeping up? China isn't just improving infrastructure, it's reinventing it. The world is watching, with both admiration and concern. How is China doing this? What does it mean for the rest of us? Tonight, we explore these mind-blowing projects and the new reality they're creating. Not long ago, China was seen as the world's factory. Cheap goods, crowded cities, endless assembly lines. The West saw China as a follower, not a leader. But that image is fading fast. Today, China is transforming into the world's laboratory. Massive investments in research and education are fueling a culture of innovation. From AI to renewable energy, China is now at the forefront. The shift from made in China to created in China is deliberate and strategic. The government set ambitious goals and invested heavily to achieve them. This vision is paying off: gleaming cities, world-class universities, and tech giants. The contrast between old and new China is stark. Imagine going from bicycles to designing trains that rival airplanes in speed. This leap is a source of immense national pride. China is now a center of creativity and power. The old narrative is gone. The new one is filled with technological feats. The world is watching as China rewrites its story, and the established order is being challenged. China's rapid progress has sent shockwaves through the West, especially the US. America, once the undisputed leader in technology, is now watching another nation build the future at breakneck speed. There's disbelief in Washington and beyond. How did China advance so quickly? While America debated and delayed, China built, laying high-speed rail, constructing airports, investing in next-gen tech. Now, China's infrastructure makes much of America look outdated. The reaction is a mix of admiration, anxiety, and urgency. Some praise China's long-term planning. Others worry about competition and geopolitical shifts. The US is realizing it must invest more in science, tech, and infrastructure to keep up. China now files more patents and produces more STEM graduates than the US and Europe combined. This isn't just about a few projects, it's a global shift in innovation. The new Sputnik moment may be a tunnel under the sea or a train breaking the sound barrier. America is no longer the only major player. This realization is sparking a necessary conversation about the future. The world's balance of progress is changing. At the heart of China's ambitions is the Bohai Strait Tunnel, the world's longest underwater tunnel. Stretching 123 kilometers, it will connect Dalian and Yantai, more than twice the length of the Channel Tunnel. This project turns a 1,300-kilometer road trip into a 1-hour journey. The engineering challenges are immense: water pressure, geology, earthquakes. China is developing new technologies and massive tunnel boring machines to make it possible. The tunnel will transform travel and trade, creating a powerful economic corridor. Goods and people will move in a fraction of the time, boosting development across northern China. The Bohai Tunnel is a symbol of China's ambition and engineering prowess. It's a statement. China is ready to solve huge challenges with bold solutions. The world is watching and learning. This project sets a new standard for what's possible. China's vision for transportation extends to land, pioneering the next generation of train travel. Already home to the world's largest high-speed rail network, China is pushing further with maglev technology. Maglev trains float above the track using magnets, eliminating friction and reaching incredible speeds. The new prototype hits 600 kilometers per hour, faster than flying when you count airport time. Beijing to Shanghai in just 2.5 hours. This could revolutionize domestic travel, connecting megacities like subway stops. Building maglev lines is complex and expensive, but China is mastering the technology. It's not just about speed, it's about expertise and global leadership. While other countries struggle with aging rail, China's network looks futuristic. The maglev revolution is a clear sign of China's technological rise. Other nations may follow, but China is far ahead. The future of travel is being built now. China's ambitions reach beyond Earth, tackling humanity's biggest challenge, clean energy. Scientists are building an artificial sun, a nuclear fusion reactor called East. The goal: replicate the sun's process to create nearly limitless clean energy. Fusion is safer than fission and produces almost no radioactive waste. The challenges are immense, containing plasma hotter than the sun's core. Yet, Chinese scientists have set world records, bringing fusion closer to reality. This is a massive, long-term investment in fundamental science. China is collaborating globally, but its national program is among the most advanced. Success would give China a huge economic and geopolitical edge. The world is watching every breakthrough. Fusion energy could change everything. China's future isn't just about mega projects. It's about transforming daily life. Robots are everywhere, serving food, delivering medicine, sorting packages. Automation is a national strategy to boost productivity and address a shrinking workforce. China's dominance in AI powers this robotic revolution. Autonomous vehicles are already being tested in Chinese cities. Companies like Ehang are developing flying cars, with thousands of test flights completed. Regulators are preparing for urban air mobility. These technologies are seen as progress, solutions to real problems. China is creating a blueprint for the automated cities of tomorrow. As cities grow crowded, China is reimagining urban living. Floating cities, self-sustaining structures on the ocean, are being seriously explored. They'd use renewable energy and aquaculture, relieving pressure on coastal land. On land, vertical cities stack homes, offices, parks, and schools in one ecosystem. Shanghai Tower is an early example, with distinct vertical zones. These plans aim for green, efficient, community-focused living. China is experimenting with bold urban planning rarely seen elsewhere. The future city may be a living machine, not just a collection of buildings. China's mega-projects signal a profound global shift. For a century, the world looked to the West for innovation. Now, China's rise marks a new multipolar era. The center of innovation is shifting east. This creates both opportunities and fierce competition. China's investments in science and technology benefit all, but also spark a race for supremacy. Its ability to plan, mobilize, and execute is a model for many nations. China's success gives it immense soft power and global influence. The Bohai Tunnel, maglev trains, and artificial sun are chapters in a new narrative. America is left reflecting on its own future. Whether this leads to cooperation or rivalry remains to be seen. One thing is certain: the world has changed. The future is being built in China, and the world is watching.